I'm Bill Wegman, and pretty much known for my work with Weimaraners over the years. And currently I have 3 dogs that I'm working with and keep hoping to think of new things to do with them. Now I have Bob and Ray. It's early heroes of mine were Bob and Ray. And he, in fact, is the last of the Ray line. I had Man Ray, Fay Ray, Bob and Ray. So now I have Candy, and I had until last week, sadly, Penny, her daughter. And I have a new one that I named Flo, and I'm pretty excited about working with her. She's very different from any of the dogs I've ever had, not related, still a Weimaraner, and so she has Weimaraner tendencies. So Candy, Bob, and Flo are the current stable. I have a studio downstairs that I rent out to photographers, but I usually use it myself. And if I'm going to be working on a project, if it's a children's book, then I'll need to collect possibly ball gowns if it's Cinderella, or bib overalls if it's farm days. And it's almost, working with the dogs is almost like a little dance. You go down there and start the music and turn it on, see what happens. It's funny, isn't it? For some reason. Why is that funny? I don't know. Stay. It's almost like fishing, where I'll cast out something and reel them in for a second and then let them release them into their dogness again. Good girl, Candy. Other than having my own children, it's really helped to calm me tremendously. And they say, if you're around dogs, your heartbeat goes slower. That's true, but also just for a working relationship, you can't be too high stress. You have to be mellow, or else you won't get it. Stay. Candy. Good girl. Here you go. One of the most interesting things I turned them in when I had the 4 dogs was I turned them into landscape where they look like rocks on the beach. Just because of how they were piled up on a couch. So it's not always their conscious effort, it's just their forms that I've been able to use. Go for a walk? Who's here? She's really burned in. This is just fake dog language. There was even a time when I stopped working with Man Ray when he was 7 years old, because I didn't want to be a dog artist. So in 1978, when he was 8 years old, I didn't work with him the whole year. And he would come into my studio and slump down and realize I was just making drawings or little paintings or taking photographs, not of him. And I'll never forget the deep sighs that he had, like, oh God, another day of not doing anything, with me just being a dog, sleeping here at his feet. I avoided anthropomorphism because I thought it was cheap and easy. But now I don't anymore. I just don't. I think that, what I did with these characters, I think it's really amazing, and I think it's amazing not only for what I did, but for what they did and what I saw in them, and it really just made me closer, and them love me and me love them even more. I think that if people that watched me work also stopped worrying about it, because they could see what kind of connection there was there.